just for you, an obligatory Benson cameo. Last year I got a Nissan for free, and I just spent the last year fixing it up. We started off by getting rid of years off the headlights, and while I was making a ton of other videos, I've been fixing it behind the scenes. And while I finally replaced the stereo with something that does something more Bluetoothy, the unintended consequence is I lost the functionality of being able to see my miles per gallon on my dash. When you first start the car, it goes through all the cycles on the dash of showing the distance to empty, the miles per gallon, your vehicle speed, and the temperature. And because not every plug plugs into the aftermarket stereo kit, you lose functionality of that trip button. I did find an extra kit that actually controls the mode, track, and volume buttons, but nothing for that trip button, which is what I need more than anything. But then after a deep dive into some Nissan forums, I actually found this instructional. I'll leave a link to it below. It says all I have to do is ground one wire. So let's give it a try. So the wire I need to ground is right behind the lower part of the dash, right behind the ashtray. And what I need to do is get the shifter out of the way and access the screw behind the ashtray. There it is. Then I need to pull up the part of the bezel that goes around the shifter, lift it up, get it out of there, and look for that connector that used to connect to the stereo but now doesn't connect to anything. And there it is, the brown wire we're looking for, next to the blue wire. We gotta go ahead and ground that to the chassis somehow. And we're gonna make sure that enough of that bare wire is exposed from the casing that we'll be able to screw it in to the screw that I'm unscrewing right there that connects to the stereo. That way that brown wire will make a proper ground. I use a tool to hold the wire in place while I secure the screw, and there we go. The brown wire is firmly in place and it works. I can now cycle through all my important data points on my dash. Woohoo! The most important part of playing with your toys is when we have to put them all away. One thing I love to do after any piece of important automotive work is to take the vehicle on a long drive. And that's how you get the trip button to work. I wanted to go ahead and make this video really quick because I have not seen an instructional on how to do this anywhere on YouTube. I've only found the instructions on that site. And like I said, I'll make sure to leave a link below. No matter how old or junky your car is, it is nice to have everything working. And since that one is just one wire, why not take a couple minutes and just ground it to make sure it works? Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, go ahead and leave a comment below. In the meantime, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.